waiting up.
Salutations, Source Hunter.
That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again!
Oh, what now?
I hope your quest fares well, dear hunter. By all means. Of course. I hope your investigation fares well. And what might those be? So the Sparkmaster 5000 has been reduced to scrap, has it? A shame, really. But if your actions saved lives, I suppose you may consider its demise a success.
I can't even smell the sea air.
That's quite the valuable gift.
Only the best for my favorite partner.
Your kindness is a...
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Oh, you think you can beat that way to her? Well, suffice to say it, I've got my eye on you, Baron.
I am a duke, potato-eating peasant.
Back, demon! Back, or I'll tell you, it sure does me good to set eyes on another of our order. From Academy West, aren't you? Heavens hornets! See, I'm here on... There's been an attack. What they want in Hunter... I came south seeking the Legion's help, only to find it... Well, comrade, I've been scouting Sicil for some time now, and I believe I've sussed out sufficient intel to help solve the murder of the Counselor. With our minds and swords in tandem, but it seems you've got all the help you need, haven't you? More's the pity. We could have beheaded 100 Source Yetis in the name of the Order. Oh, my good man. Drink, if you please.
Feed a big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
So you're just hanging around the inn, are you? Waiting for what, exactly?
I'll thank you to leave me be.
Oh, you think you can face that way to us? Well, stop it. I've got my eye on you, Baron.
I am a duke.
Good luck out there, Hunter. Evil lurks beyond Sicil.
Salutations! From the look of you, you're more than ready to head out into the undead-infested wilds. But a party of 1 or 2 runs the risk of being outflanked and outnumbered. I'd bring some backup if I were you. Of course, I sincerely hope you...
Shadows, hide your loyal servant.
spotted something. I mustn't have used it correctly. This seems to be the location mentioned in Evelyn's diary.
It looks like it. But where is the entrance?
Excuse me, you're standing just exactly in my sun. Me? Oh, I'm long retired now. Enjoying the sunshine is far preferable to gutting rabbits over silly stones, after all. But they say a sorcerer's work is never done, but I seem to have finished mine quite in time to enjoy my golden years. Well, most certainly, though I haven't practiced in quite a few years. All the ferocity and fire of it just can't hold my interest the way a mellow afternoon on the beach can. You're giving me a strange sort of look, my friend. Is the heat getting to you?
It should be our duty to end your wicked life, but you just seem so harmless.
Agreed. Abstain from sorcery, and you'll have no problem with the likes of us.
Oh, Source Hunter, are you? Oh. Aren't Source Hunters supposed to be a bit, well, fierce and awe-inspiring? You look more like you'd like to settle down for a bit of sunbathing with yours truly. Help yourself, then. It's a big beach. Source murder. Cecile. Oh, I don't concern myself with such matters anymore. Channeling Source is more hassle than it's worth, and Cecile's a fish-reeking backwater I've no interest in visiting. Go on, then.
Sorry, pal, but not a soul's permitted to disturb the enlightened one. On guard.
Stance of the stalwart!
Nimble as a fox.
No foe can stand before me.
its own deliverance.
Baking like a cake. Lose your footing. The time of your death is at hand.
Sow the wind and reap the whirlwind.
They call me the Thorn of Rivellon.
Confound it!
Face the unending darkness.
I think I can just sneak past.
Battering ram! stands to welcome you. Striking it rich!
Didn't you read the spell, my friend? Will you step through yonder gate the hunters hate? Huh? Doesn't sound like your sort of crowd, does it?
Any councillors' corpses lying around, perchance?
Oh, brown hair, nasty temper, big staff, huh? I suppose she's the one who tasked me with this little posting. She's always running in and out of the place with a foul look on her face. Friend of yours? Oh, do you really need me to get into the tiresome details? There are some people inside. People and things. Equipment of some nature or other. I was given a bit of gold to keep people, that's you, out. So that's what I do. We needn't make this any more complicated than it has to be. Now, don't push me, Sauce Hunter. I'd like to go back to enjoying the sun, eh? And I'm sure you'd like to go back to whatever it is a scout like you gets up to. Trust me, there's nothing in that cave worth dying over. And frankly, I'd quite prefer not to get your blood all over my beach blanket. Don't let's worry about that just now, my friend. Why don't you step away from that gate and we can while away the afternoon with such matters? Most certainly, though I haven't practiced in quite some years. All the ferocity and fire of it just can't hold my interest the way a mellow afternoon on the beach can. You aren't planning on going where you ought not to go, are you? A sauce hunter calling a sorcerer sir, huh? That's too rich. Enough of this charade. This ends now.
Loyal servant.
I can defeat them all in a blow. Cornered! Let's see you try to wriggle free. Plummeting fist!
wolf!
Its own deliverance.
Sensor? Here? I've got to warn the others.
Is you the one what locked this here gate? We need to speak to Evelyn. Well, myself, I need a hand choosing drapes for me kitchen windows. Are you daft? I need to inform her about the happenings in the Black Cove. But since my lady seems to have barred her gates to the likes of us, why don't you tell her this, small bones? We've run into a snag in the cove, but we're pushing through. The Starstone will be hers soon enough. I reckon if you don't already know, that may be above your pay grade. Take it up with Evelyn, why don't you? Or, better yet, have a look for yourself. You seem like just the type those pirates would love to get their hands on. Is that right, small bones? Maybe you can give me a single good reason before I rip your arms out. Fair enough, small bones, fair enough. Let the good lady know we look forward to meeting with her, will ya?
These fellows are so focused on their work, they seem to be impervious to any other distraction.
Even the hollering of orcs couldn't shake them out of their strange stupor.
In the name of the conduit.
I got you! Now! For the Immaculate!
chiseled good looks.
Die, vermin! Grenade of the Glacier! Missed!
Seven, crush you like an ant! Freedom from my grasp is but a distant memory.
Heaven have mercy on your soul!
Into the fray once more.
Curse your stupidity, Evelyn. Look over there. Your foolish games have brought source hunters into our very midst. I have no time for these distractions. Brachus Rex's resurrection is at hand. Deal with these insects and join me. Understand?
Of course, O Holy Conduit. I will deal with them swiftly.
See to it that you do.
You! Your stomping through my affairs has cost me dearly. More dearly than you'll ever know. What a pleasure it will be to see the Source shred your every last sinew. That wretch is but a thrall, a tool, but the Conduit trusted him. I was determined to find out why, and resurrected him. His unwillingness to cooperate has proven something of an annoyance, but no matter. We're nearly through, aren't we, Jake? Just a little more pain. Yes, a sorcerer, disciple of blood, chaser of life everlasting. For a true sorcerer, death is but an inconvenience to rid oneself of, Hunter. Brachus Rex, centuries in his grave, will walk again, healthy as a newborn babe. That is our power, the power of sorcery. She is our leader. Leandra is her name. The Conduit is her title. She aims to bring about... But no, you are not worthy of such knowledge. The bird does not explain to the worm why it devours it. He was the greatest sorcerer ever to have lived. His power outmatches us all. The secrets he carries within him are phenomenal. He will aid us in our task, Hunter. All you have seen, all we are trying to do, this is but the beginning. You mean my bloodstone, I suppose? Ha! It was named like that for a reason, Source Hunter. I'll put it simply. We start with Starstone. A pretty gem, but hardly special. It contains a potential, though, known only to the enlightened few. If imbued with blood, Starstone contains the power to heal. A life given to the stone is a life one can give to another. To save a great life must be sacrificed. This is what the Conduit has taught us. Considering the imminent turn of the tide, Source Hunter, you should trust me when I say you're better off dead. Brachus Rex is rising, and soon Source will live again.
Ready! I've been struck by lightning!
Devours me.
Here. Freedom from my grasp is but a distant memory. Hobbling assault!
I've been struck by lightning!
Plummeting fist!
Stand strong, strike harder!
Grenade of the Glacier!
Eternal silence awaits you.
so fast? Your grave opens to welcome you.
Seven stabbed to the very heart of my enemy.
I need another chance.
I must douse these flames!
Pathetic! Ramming speed! No.
The Source Hunter. Dear dead heaven told me you had landed in Sicil, drawn to my source-riddled corpse like flies to excrement. Here I am, a man no longer, a monster instead, unworthy of the conduit's grace. The very same, Jake, counselor by day, sorcerer by night, martyr in death. Me? Do you contest it, huh? You presumptuous dog! I died you till the end of time. But it wasn't to be. I was struck down in the prime of my sorcery. And by whom? Leandra's own sister. The pox upon her. I, Ikara, I spit on every syllable. They call her the White Witch. She is powerful in her own right, but never would I have thought she'd challenge her sister Leandra and kill one of the most loyal. Me. My murder, a tale of woe. The time, a misty midnight. The place, the King Crab Inn. The players, myself, Leandra, Ikara, and a stranger whose identity I have never established. The conduit was there to meet with this stranger, and had tasked me to stand ready to overpower him if necessary. I heard sounds of passion at first, but later of angry argument. Then I heard Leandra's command, and I entered the room. She swerved past me, and oh, I can still feel the rasp of her holy breath upon my ear. Whispered, "Finish him." The man lay on the floor, struck down and ready for my knife, which I plunged deep into his heart. Yet, but not a moment later, Ikara burst through the window, and I was defenseless. She savagely tore my life from my body, and I died in the glow of the source. A holy martyr, slain in the name of the conduit. Foolish grasper. She who thought herself the conduit's favorite couldn't stand that I had been privileged as a confidant. When she realized the conduit had been in the inn the night I was killed, she couldn't stand to think that I had been trusted where she had not. She brought me back to unlife so that I would reveal what I knew. She wanted to work her way back into the conduit's confidence. But as you saw, Leandra had no interest in Evelyn's petty tricks. Very little indeed. What concern was that foul woman of mine? What witch, perhaps? The black sheep of her family, too. She shunned her sister's teachings. Can you believe that? She could have been the very conduit's right hand, and she shunned her. Oh, take vengeance upon her, blessed Leandra. I invoke you. Open her veins, bleed her dry. Give her a function at last. Yes, yes. The king is dead, but not for long. Long live the king! The Blackest Rakes has no equal, Hunter. His knowledge of the source is absolute, and through him so will the conduits be. The hour is nigh. You do not realize it yet, but his axe is falling towards your scrawny neck. And I am of little use to Leandra's cause now. My worm-eaten grind is an insult to her perfection. To my grave, then, I will go. I suppose she'll not grudge me my portion of rest.
Striking it rich!
Just a heads up, but I found myself on the receiving side of a spot of friendly fire during that last encounter.
By the gods, I'm ever so sorry. It won't happen again. Cross my heart and hope to die.
Don't worry about it. Happens to the best of us. But once we find an inn, you're buying, buddy.
I think I'll stay off that particular device.
Source Hunter, you have done it, haven't you? You've discovered the fate of Councillor Jake. By the gods, no one could have predicted such a dark turn of events. This is worse than my deepest fears made manifest. It just cannot be that they aim to resurrect him. Brachus Rex. It cannot be!
Now, where is my pepper? Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah, there it is.
forgive me, this news just so very upsetting. This thing. It was the king of tyrants, the embodiment of terror. The lunatics that seek his rise must be stopped, whatever the cost. I do. I do indeed. Brachus would unseat the king of demons in sheer perfidy and malice given half a chance. For the world, for you and I to suffer his perversions once more is unthinkable. The possibility of his return is more than I can bear. And Ikara, that she has been dragged into this sorry business adds insult to insufferable injury. There have long been rumors that Brachus's corpse was interred in the vaults beneath the abandoned Church of the Seven in Sicil's eastern hinterlands. That place is crawling with undead these days, so the rumors may well be true. Where Leandra goes, the dead rise left and right. And even in death, the long-lost tyrant's corruption appears to persist. Come to think of it, did anyone in Evelyn's lair mention the name Cassandra? It's nothing, Hunter. Nothing. My mind is reeling, but I'll feel better soon. After you've cut short Leandra's dark pursuits. She is a great woman, Hunter. A champion of all that is good and pure. She may have killed Jake, but then again, the man turned out to be a vile sorcerer. I can only surmise that she is on to her sister's sinister schemes, which makes me fear for her safety more than anything else.
Oh, there's my pepper.
Leandra. I know her, though I haven't seen her in years. As you know, she and Ikara are sisters. It's hard for me to believe that she's leading this cult. That she's delirious enough to go after Brachus Rex. But clearly her involvement can no longer be denied. She's as smart as 10 wizards put together, Hunter. An opponent to be feared. Now, you said Jake and Evelyn called her the Conduit, didn't you? In that case, she may just be the elusive head of the Immaculates.
Oh, there's my pepper. Did it sprout legs and
There's
run away?
a village in the forests north of Sicil where a new religion has taken hold. Its followers call themselves Immaculates. And I've heard say they worship a leader called the Conduit. This village is called Silverglen. And if my suspicions turn out to be correct, there is sorcery at work there. Alas, I haven't the foggiest. Another sorcerer, perhaps? Or simply another victim of Leandra's ploys? The Legion didn't find a second body at the scene of the crime, so maybe he escaped with his life after all. Though, just as likely, his body too was taken away by Evelyn for experimentation. And I will see if I can find out more about Ikara's involvement. But in the meantime, please pursue Leandra to the old church in the east and stop her before she can raise Brachus. I beg of you.
Bringing up Brachus Rex's name alone is enough to turn our friendly neighborhood wizard into a scaredy.
And so I wonder why this ancient spectre spooks him so. Ahu doesn't strike me as the type to scare very easily.
Then we know what we must do next. Pursue Leandra and stop her before...
Agreed. If Brachus is half as dangerous...
I'm warm as fresh apple pie.